Hey, come on!
Hold up.
Are you going to open it?
It's no good. Damn it. I thought once we were here, I could fully control it. I thought...
What is that?
It's a key.
Where did it come from?
It's always been there. I just couldn't see it.
Oh, what the fuck?
See? Not stars. They're doors.
Doors to...
To everywhere. All that's left is the choosing.
What are all these lighthouses? Why are we... Who are...
There are a million worlds. All different and all similar. Constants and variables.
What?
There's always a lighthouse. There's
Just
always
like
a
in
man.
real life.
There's always a city.
How do you know this?
I can see them through the doors. You, me, Columbia, Songbird. But sometimes, something's different. Yet the same.
Constants and variables.
Yes. Look.
It's us.
Not exactly. We swim in different oceans but land on the same shore. It always starts with a lighthouse.
I don't understand.
We don't need to. It'll happen all the same.
Why?
Good shot.
Because it does. Because it has. Because it will.
There's so many choices.
They all lead us to the same place. Where it started.
No one tells me where to go.
Look. You've already been.
This game's about Scientology.
Wait a minute. I know this place. I was here. It's been 20 years ago, right after Wounded Knee. I was looking for...
Come on now, time's a-wasting.
Why were you here?
Are you ready to have your past erased? Are you ready to have your sins cleansed? Are you ready to be born again? Take my hand.
No. No, I don't want to.
But you already did, didn't you?
I don't want to do it.
Are you ready to be born again?
I am.
Do you hate your sins?
I do.
Do you hate your wickedness?
Yes.
Do you want to clean the slate, leave behind all you were before, and be born again in the blood of the
Yes.
Lamb? Jesus, wash this man clean. Father, make him
Stop
born
it.
again. Lord,
Stop it!
what are you doing to it?
Get off me! Get off!
Son!
You didn't go through with it.
Think a dunk in the river's gonna change the things I've done? Let's get out of here. Hey, these doors of yours, they're all tears, right? Well, open one up. Open one up to Paris. I want to be shut of all this.
Not until we find Comstock.
Comstock's dead!
No. He was here. This way.
What? What?
And what of my debts?
Bring us the girl, and wipe away the debt.
This is the man who hired me to find you.
Really?
Yes, the girl for the debt.
It's the same dude. And
Wait, no, this is wrong.
oh yeah.
What is
Oh
this?
yeah.
There was no baby. I remember. No, there was no baby, and if there was, I sure as hell wouldn't give it over to this guy.
Booker, you don't leave this room until you do.
DeWitt, time is running short. Bring us the girl and wipe away the debt.
No. No. No.
Go ahead.
No.
You can wait as long as you want. Eventually, you'll give him what he wants.
How do you know all this?
I can see all the doors, and what's behind all the doors. And behind one of them, I see him.
Comstock.
No. Where's the secret area to go into that I don't have to do this?
What choice do I have?
The debt's paid. Mr. Comstock washes you of all your sins.
She's my daughter, isn't she? I knew it. I knew it!
Bring us the girl and wipe away
Think.
the debt.
There was no baby. The deal was I go to Columbia to get you.
Booker, you're bleeding.
No. I remember what I remember.
Now we've upset him.
I don't expect this next bit will do much for his mood.
Come on.
When will it end? My mind is sore.
What are we doing here? Comstock's dead. We can just go on with our lives. You don't need
Dead?
to...
You mean like Chen Lin? Like Lady Comstock? No. He is alive in a million worlds. It's not over because the Prophet is dead. It will only be over when he never even lived in the first place.
When he never lived in the first place, huh? Do it. Here's the girl. Away the debt. It's the last chance.
Hey! Hey, the deal's off, you hear me?
Unstable.
The deal is off! Give her back! Give her back!
Fine, are you mad?
Give her back, you son of a bitch!
It's ready! Go!
No! No!
Shut down the machine!
No!
Shut it
Ah!
down! Shut down the machine now! Do
Oh
it!
shit.
Give me back my daughter! No!
Pinky. Ow.
Anna! No. No. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Anna, I'm sorry.
I knew it. Well, let's get back to business.
She's gone, Booker. Anna's gone. You shared this room with your regret for almost 20 years. Until one day, a man came to you and offered you a chance at redemption. A chance for us to be together.
I told you it would work.
So we already know it works. The question is, will he?
Anna. So sorry, Anna.
Do you suppose he branded himself as some sort of penance?
I should have.
Don't see the point. What's done is done. What's done will be done. I suppose the brand is his hair shirt, as he is ours.
He is ours.
Wipe away the debt. Bring us the girl. Wipe away the debt.
See?
Bring us the
He's
girl.
starting to put his story together.
Wipe away the
You're quite fond of this theory of yours.
He's manufacturing new memories from his old ones.
Well,
Wipe away
the brain adapts.
I should know.
Bring us
I
the
lived
girl.
it.
Wipe.
Booker, wake up. Booker, wake up. This is where it started.
I sold you. I sold you.
To your credit, you did try to weasel out of the deal.
This is all Comstock's fault. What if I went back? Killed him before he did any of this?
Things get set in motion.
How would one know how far back to go?
That's the only way to do it. Go back to when he was born, and I'll smother this son of a bitch in his crib.
It's pretty dark, DeWitt. It's pretty freaking dark. Okay, we're back here again. Last chance. Again.
Booker, are you sure this is what you want?
I have to. It's the only way to undo what I've done to you.
Booker DeWitt, are you ready to
What
be
is this?
born again?
Why are we back here?
This isn't the same place, Booker.
Of course it is. I remember.
Are
Wait,
you ready to leave behind all
You're
that
not-
has gone before? Wipe the slate clean.
Who are
and
you?
start
You
anew.
chose to walk away,
Washed in
but in
the
other
blood
oceans,
of the Lamb.
you didn't. You took the
Do you
baptism.
hate your
And you were
sin?
born again as a different man.
Do you hate your
It all has to
wickedness?
end, to have never started. Not just in this world, but in all of ours.
Smother him in the crib.
Smother, 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 smother.
Again.
Before the choice is made. Before you are
And
reborn.
what name shall you take, my son?
He's Zachary Comstock. He's Booker DeWitt.
No. I'm both.
Already knew that was coming. Yeah, I had already predicted all this. I didn't want to say anything. Roll credits. Can we get some claps in chat? Capital C LAP. Good game, man. Good game. I gotta say, Elizabeth is probably up there in my probably top 5 characters, video game characters of all time. I have to play the DLC? I don't have the DLC, I don't think. Good game, good game. Yeah, play Bioshock 1 first, then the DLC, supposedly. GG. Audio 9. Gameplay 8.8. Difficulty is like at a... that's the one thing that isn't top tier about the game. It's a very easy game, but it's not supposed to be that hard. You know, it's a more story-driven game. Difficulty's around like a 6 or a 5. Graphics 9.5. Story? Ooh, story is at like a 9.7. It's pretty high. Story's pretty high. Game's a solid 8.8. That's what I'm gonna give it. 8.8 overall. Pretty goddamn high. Teetering on a 9, straight 9 though. Yeah, I gotta throw it a 9. I haven't played the DLC though. I don't know. It's just the difficulty is the only thing that kind of holds it back, but at the same time, it doesn't need to be too difficult. You know, it's a very story-driven game. I'm gonna stick with 8.8, which is a very, very, very high score. I mean, can't go around giving everything a 10, a 9.5 or 10, so we'll go 8.8. Great game, great story, complete mind screw. They pull off getting you into that dystopian vibe extremely well. Within the first 20 minutes of the game, your gears are spinning, right? I definitely recommend this game to any gamer. It's up there with Dark Souls, Origins, Final Fantasy VII. It's up there. No game's a perfect 10. Well, it's hard because when you get to like a 9.5 or a 10, how do you go up from there, right? But yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that. Thanks for sharing it with me, guys. I appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed the playthrough. Gonna check out the DLC, take a little look at that, and maybe hit 1. Not sure. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. Solid 8.8. I mean, like, rolling. I'm watching all the credits. I figured out that I was Comstock and she was my daughter at about 85 to 90% through the game. The question is, who is Annabelle? That's my wife, right? Pretty sure Annabelle is my wife. Or the mother of my baby mama. Yeah, the knack for self-destruction. The lore that was in the Comstock. There was a bunch of lore towards the end of the game, like in his I don't want to say Zeppelin, whatever it's called. Oh, okay. Now that makes sense. I got you. Before Comstock took her. Before I took her. Nice. They gave everybody little lines of in the credit to thank people. Don Roy, thanks Mom for renting me NES games and Dad for taking me to the arcade. One of the best story-driven games I have ever played in my 28 years. I mean, 30-something. 30-something. GGWP. And it wasn't too long either. See, that's another thing that affects the scores, right? Like, if a game's like a 9.0 or an 8.8, and then you got like 300 hours worth of good content, that's why I would put Dark Souls 1 actually at like a 9.2. 8.8, solid 8.8. Just because the difficulty mainly, but that's my score as somebody that has played more video games than probably 98-point-something% of the world. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Glad I just jumped into it. Now, if the game had, I think if this game had like 61 to 100 hours and a more in-depth customization system and difficulty, I would have ranked it at like a 9 point something. 2 sessions, yeah. 9-hour stream. Yes, the other day, and then today was I've been streaming since 7, so about 14 hours. I did a lot of side stuff, though. I pretty much explored the whole game. I missed some ciphers. That's it. 2 sessions. Nice. Want to see it. Like Final Fantasy VII, for instance, I think I put about 60 to 100 plus hours into that game. And I rate that game as very, very high. Like a 9.5. I mean, at the time when I played Final Fantasy VII, I probably would have given it like a 10. But that's when I was like 14 years old. That was the first game I ever stayed up all night grinding and had to go to school the next day.
This is fine. It's that one line I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, he'll figure it out.
That's what I'm saying. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. Yeah. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home.
See, but then now it's too short. Now it's one too short.
Yeah,
Because then it goes, what a home. So here, we'll play it one more time. Went back home, Lord. My home was lonesome. All my brothers, sisters cried. What a home so sad and lonely. And then it's missing the next line. That's what I'm saying. Like, this is the second, that's the third, that's the fourth. But then, and I don't think that's supposed to say lonely.
Probably lonely. We're missing a line.
We'll get the actual.
Nothing else.
Can we run it through this lyrics? There are loved ones in the
Can't wait to play 1 and 2 now, because I thought it was going to be, I don't know how much, I thought it was going to be much different of a game. I didn't think it was going to be so story driven.
Will you join them in their
It was more story driven adventure And I thought it was gonna be more action RPG. You know what I mean? If that makes sense, because I only played like the first few hours of Fallout or Bioshock 1.
In the sky, Lord, in the sky, in the joyous days of childhood, oft they told of wondrous lives, pointed to the giant Savior. Now they dwell with him above. Will the circle
What a game! I got a headache. Game's too strong.
There's a better home awaiting in the sky, Lord, in the sky. You remember songs of heaven which you sang with childish voice.
Is she's not Elizabeth, right? Or is she? I don't know who she was voiced by. Or is she just the vocalist on the track? Oh, she is. Okay. It does sound very similar. It was definitely. I feel like the writing was definitely feature film quality. Book/feature film quality. Really good. You know, that's storyline is my biggest thing in games, especially single player games. You can have a game that's buggy. You could have a lot of bugs, issues, crappy gameplay, but if you got a good story, the making ofs and stuff. Bible thump.
Seats were empty, one by one they went away. Now the family is parted. Will it be complete one day? That's it. Do you think that this
my
one
neck.
should be like slowed down a little bit since it's the last verse?
You can do that.
Otherwise, there's like. Well, otherwise
Finally,
it's just like an abrupt ending, right?
beat a Bioshock game.
What I want to do, you guys are really, really, really good. What I want to do is
Make it 8 worse.
I want to take the tempo down a little bit if we can, and sort of start by finding like Booker. If you could just be sort of like picking away at the beginning first, and then sort of start to play the song, and maybe then you guys kind of find the tempo together.
Hey, what's up, Bogfather? How's it going, man? You learn how to play this on the Git?
You guys are so
The Git box?
excellent and professional.
Yeah, no, it won't be like that.
I want to make it sound like it's not like, you know,
Sure.
Sheryl Crow and
Right.
Eric Clapton in a session. So
He gets Eric Clapton, I get Sheryl Crow.
Yeah, get wrecked.
watch out.
Rip.
Ooh.
Clapton.
That's harsh.
Next Tina.
Britney Spears and Seal.
Anna. Anna? Anna? Is that you?